Hello magazine lovers. Welcome to my channel. Today's topic is about Barış Baktaş and Yağmur Yüksel. Before we move into the video, please subscribe to my channel. For weeks, speculation had been growing about the secret bond between Barış and Yağmur, a bond that many believed had survived despite public breakups, misunderstandings, and layers of denial. But until now, no one closest to them had dared to speak about it so openly. Gülem's admission changed everything. Sources close to the situation say that Gülüm Baktaş, once seen as the unwavering pillar in Barış's personal life, had long suspected that something far deeper was unfolding between Barış and Yağmur. Though outwardly silent, internally, she wrestled with mounting doubts, fleeting moments of jealousy, and an aching sense of inevitability. Those who know her well describe Golem as a woman torn between fighting for her own place in Barış's life and surrendering to a truth she could no longer deny. They have a connection that you can't fake, Golem allegedly confessed to a close friend, her voice weary with the heavy burden of suppressed emotions. Even when they are apart, you can feel it, it's in the way they look at each other, in the silence between them. It's something I never could touch, never could erase. The impact of Golem's words has been nothing short of explosive. Fans, who had long sensed an invisible thread tying Barış and Yağmur together, now feel validated in their suspicions. Meanwhile, others are heartbroken for Golem, a woman who fought quietly for love only to find herself standing alone at the end of it. Adding fuel to the fire, insiders claim that Golem had tried for months to keep the relationship afloat, clinging to the hope that Barış would eventually move past his lingering feelings for Yağmur. Friends say she orchestrated romantic getaways, whispered promises of new beginnings, and even discussed plans for a future that, deep down, she feared was already slipping through her fingers. She loved him with everything she had, a source revealed. But love alone isn't always enough when a heart belongs to someone else. Those closest to the trio claim that the real breaking point came not with public scandals or whispered rumors, but during a quiet evening that changed everything. According to reports, Golem returned home unexpectedly one night only to find Barış lost in thought, staring at an old photograph of him and Yağmur. The sight of it, so raw and unguarded, shattered any remaining illusions she had. "He didn't even notice me standing there," Golem allegedly shared with a confidant, her voice cracking under the weight of the memory. "It was like he was somewhere else entirely. With her." Despite the pain, Golem's decision to finally acknowledge the truth was not made out of spite. Those who know her best say that she hoped her honesty might bring her some kind of peace, a way to step out from the shadows of a love triangle she never wanted to be part of. Meanwhile, Barış Baktaş has remained noticeably silent about Golem's bombshell admission. Sources close to the actor say he is struggling with guilt, torn between the life he tried to build and the one his heart still aches for. Friends describe him as a man adrift, caught in a storm of emotions he no longer knows how to control. As for Yağmur Yüksel, the young actress who never asked to be the center of such chaos, she too finds herself caught in an emotional whirlwind. After months of fighting back tears, dealing with assumptions about her private life, and trying to shield herself from the cruelty of gossip, Yağmur now faces the painful truth that her name and her heart are forever linked with Barış in the public eye. "She didn't want it to be like this," a close friend confided. "Yağmur loved quietly, without demands, without expectations. And now her love is a public spectacle." The situation is even more complicated by the fact that Golem and Yağmur once shared a tentative friendship, bonded by mutual respect if not closeness. That relationship is now irreparably broken, as trust has given way to bitterness and heartbreak. In a particularly emotional conversation with a friend, Golem reportedly said, "I don't hate her. I can't. She didn't steal him. His heart was always hers. I was just too blind to see it." It's a confession that has earned Golem a wave of public sympathy, painting her not as a villain but as a tragic figure. A woman who loved deeply, fought bravely, and ultimately lost to a force she could never hope to overcome. Meanwhile, fans and media outlets continue to obsess over every new development, parsing cryptic social media posts and public appearances for signs of reconciliation or final rupture. Some believe Baris and Yagmur are destined to find their way back to each other, while others fear the damage is too deep for either of them to ever fully heal. For now, though, all three individuals seem focused on survival rather than romance. Golem is reportedly considering a fresh start, away from the glare of the media and the lingering pain of lost love. Baris is said to be retreating from public life, searching for answers only he can find. And Yagmur, ever graceful in the face of adversity, continues to focus on her career, channeling her heartbreak into the characters she brings to life. Still, the echoes of Golem's confession linger in the air, impossible to ignore. I am aware of the love situation of Baris Baktas and Yagmur Yüksel. In those simple words, an entire world of pain, loss, and unfulfilled dreams unfolds, a reminder that even the brightest stars can fall, that even the deepest loves can hurt, and that sometimes, knowing the truth doesn't make it any easier to bear. And somewhere, perhaps, Baris and Yagmur are each wondering, if things had been different, if they had been braver, if timing had been kinder. Could love have conquered all? If there are any celebrities you would like to know about and follow current developments, please indicate in the comments. Thank you for listening. I hope to see you in the next videos. Goodbye.
We need your support to grow our channel and to bring you news faster. 90% of viewers leave without subscribing. Please support the Turkish Magazine family by subscribing and liking the video.